Woo! Hello, everybody out there in Facebook land, YouTube, TikTok, anywhere you're watching me from, because I'm live everywhere. I hope so. The new settings seem to be helping up here on my OBS. That Lou helped me out with. So thank you, Lou, for showing me what your settings were. And hopefully, God, I need a haircut. Hey, babe, I need a haircut. All right. So, got my girlfriend one of these little Art the Clowns right here, minifigs. Very cool little thing. Art the Clown, you can see his little face right there. He's so cute. I'm going to show you guys up here too, maybe, without all the glare. Whoops, let me put it over this way, or you can actually see it right there. But it's an Art the Clown minifig. It's a Lego, yes. He's got a little gun. He's got a little base, or a little hatchet, a little base that he stands on. I'll probably put them together here while we chit-chat. Then I'm going to show you some covers that are up for sale that you can purchase at any point in time. Here's his little base right here. It's a cute little base. Here's his main body. Right here. His typical black and white outfit. I'm going to throw his head on right there with his little hat. Little head and hat. Yes, I got this off the TikTok shop. So if you're wondering where it came from the TikTok shop. He comes with an extra hand? What the fuck? I didn't know he came with an extra hand, folks. Got one arm together with the hand. I think that's upside down. Is it upside down? It might be upside down. Let me see. There we go. I'm going to throw the hatchet in this hand. Just like such. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, we're building Mr. Art the Clown here. Got his hatchet arm in right there. Hope you can't see him right there. We go. What are y'all up to today? We're going to be talking a lot of different things today, especially the comic book realm of things. We're going to be, I am Monty Anderson of 412 Productions. I am a artist. I also homestead. There we go. Got that baby in there. Show that sucker in there. I guess there's a specific, I guess he holds it that way. Yeah. That's what it looks like. Alright, we're going to get this hand in there. We're putting him together as we speak, folks. We're getting that little trashy trash bag that he's got. Get that arm in there. There we go. We're going to get that trashy trash bag right there. We go. Just like that. That he's carrying around. Might be in there backwards. Oh, took his whole arm off. There we go. There we go. That'll sit down on the base a little better. Just like that. Alright. So we are building a little Art the Clown right here. That'll sit down there on the base. That's better. Just like that. Alright. And it came with an extra hand. I don't understand that. But we're going to stick him on the little basey base right there. And ta-da! Now he can sit on the shelf. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Right there. He's cool. My girlfriend is way into Art the Clown, so I've been getting her Art the Clown themed stuff for Valentine's Day. So, what are y'all up to out there in TikTok world, Facebook land, everywhere you guys are located? Hopefully y'all are having a good day. It is bright and early here. It is 5 o'clock in the morning. This is a whole new month. Everybody's been praying for a whole new month for whatever reason. A lot of people that I saw posting on Facebook and things like that, it's like, it seems like January lasted a year. I can't believe we're still in January. I woke up and it's still January. It's like, you do realize there's 31 days in January, right? It's not just the typical 28 or 30 days that other months have. And for some people, it was a hard month just because. Everybody knows why. But You know, it is what it is. It is what you make it. Like I was talking about on the show on the 31st. I did not do a show yesterday. I did a test broadcast to see if my OBS was doing any better. It seems to be doing a little better. I can't tell 100% yet if it's going to be freezing on Facebook or YouTube whenever I upload it there. Hopefully it streams a little better and a little faster. So again, Lou, thank you for the settings that you showed me. I adjusted a lot of my settings on my OBS just to get it to seem to be running a little smoother. So I am waiting for a setup from TikTok Shop if it ever arrives for almost like a little DJ mixer up here, and it's going to be able to do a lot of cool stuff. I'm at a big microphone in my face, so I'm going to have to put my cameras at a different angle and shit like that. But other than that, it's going to be cool whenever it does decide to show up, whenever that is. But without further ado, this is my Vampirella cover. I'm going to have to do some editing right here on this cover because she is topless, and a lot of people don't like the toplessness. But this is Vampirella Strikes cover. I'm having to cover up some boobages right there on that one. I'll be putting the color to it even more. This is my Street Fighter with Chun-Li on the cover. Yes, she's holding her own boobages, so I don't have to do it for you on this cover. I am working on a Batman right now, on Batman 100. That one's a cool one. I've changed it up a lot from when it was originally started. But what are you guys' favorite characters? Hit me up in the DMs or even right here. Tell me what your favorite characters are. Who you like to see. If you're watching my YouTube or my Facebook channel over here, you get to see some of the artwork on the side. Here you just get to see my logo in the back. Now I'm probably going to start mixing that up periodically, but this gives you my brand, 412 Productions, with my alien. Let me just move out the way so you can see the whole alien right there. You guys can see it all with me in it. But that's my new logo, 412 Productions. I opened it up on January 1st at about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I can't remember exactly when that broadcast hit, but I went live at that point in time. We're going to start with some older covers. Some seriously older covers. And then we'll get into some covers that are newer and are ready for your home. Not mine. Please take them home. Please buy them. Take them home. Let's see. My oldest ones are right here. Right here. Okay. So, it should go like this. Alright, so I'm going to take this one out because it is pretty cool. It's a double cover. Front and back of Spider-Woman. I think it is really cool. Right here, cover shot, back shot. Gives you full costume of her. Yes, more boobages, but they are covered boobages. So, if you're into Spider-Woman and you like a cool cover, come get this one. Come take it off my hands. Because it is cool. For this cover, front and back, right there. Come get you some Spider-Woman. Very, very cool stuff. Ready to be in somebody's houses. And it still has the old AGK certificate of authenticity in it, which we're not using no more. So please, please, please come take it off my hand. Next one, we'll just take all these out of the bags. This is my Chastity #1 cover from Chaos, from the Dynamite realm, not the Chaos Comics universe. This is from the Chaos Dynamite realm. It has Evil Ernie and Chastity on the front cover in a semi-lover's embrace. Again, another cool cover. I should have made him glow in the dark, and I can still do that. Like I did some of my cards when I did for the Chaos set. That I did. I drew cards for the Chaos comic set through Dynamite. And you know, just flipping through some of these books, it's kind of interesting to see the artwork, because it has changed so much from when Chaos Comics had it, back in the early 2000s. All right, this one is House of Slaughter. This one was a girlfriend's idea. I will cover up these right here, but as you can see, she's been dismembered and hanging by some hooks right here. I gotta make sure that I don't expose too much right there, but you can see her insides and stuff like that on this cover. This is on the House of Slaughter book. Something is killed from Something is Killing the Children. Oops, sorry. I went to flip through the book a little bit. I haven't actually looked through the books of these, but this is a very bloody book in and of itself. People getting chopped in half. But Something is Killing the Children returns March of 22. But this is House of Slaughter from Something is Killing the Children, and it is censored material, so that it can be shown everywhere. Everywhere it can be shown. See, I've even got this in here, so that whenever this goes in here, like such, you get to see a little bit of her, but you also get to see her covered right there, so that no one gets offended, because people get offended so much. Just like this one. This is Valiant's Faith. She is a superhero. If I remember correctly, she is a nurse, and I did not depict her as she really is. Let me see if I can find a picture of her. Yeah, so here she is. Oops, sorry about that. Right there, this is her. This was one of your, you know, more, if you will, robust females. Just because they wanted to show a different side of the superhero aspect. All of your normal superheroes that you see get drawn are these voluptuous size 0 females that don't fit a true reality, if you will, of a woman's role model. And so many women try to get to that size 0 and practically kill themselves in doing so. So they created a character who is a nurse, who is a full-figured woman, and they turned her into a superhero. And she's actually a pretty cool character. She has the ability of flight. She is strong. She has many different powers. But again, she is a full-figured woman, and they drew her as such. And it's very cool. And so I did a rendition. She is pierced, folks. Sorry. I will cover those up for you. But right here, this is her. If you're interested in some faith, this is an older cover that I did back in 23. I know it's so long ago. But this one is a painted and pen and ink cover. So there is paint, and there is also just your standard pen and ink. I really need to put her in a different bagging board. Because this one is so old that it's starting to look like it's old. So it's time. Because a lot of these blank comic book covers that I get are already bagged and boarded. And sometimes they use an older bag and board on them. And so it starts to kind of look like shit, if you will. This is an adult broadcast. It is not made for children, because we do talk about all kinds of stupid shit here. And fun shit, too. And we also use some language, okay? Some colorful metaphors, as Spock would say. Alright, so this is my, again, Batman 100, which if you were here earlier, you saw the Batman 100 that I'm working on over there. But this is when the Joker breaks into the Bat Lair and takes one of Batman's suits and creates his own suit out of it. So yes, he is wearing an actual Batman suit that he painted up himself. Oopsie, there we go. But all of these comics that I'm showing you right now are up for sale. You can hit me up for the price. And this is a Joker War tie-in, this Batman 100. So if you're interested in any of this stuff, let me know. Or if you want something of your own, just let me know. I've got a ton of covers that I'm going to be working on as well. And then my Red Sonja destroying a massive snake right here. And put that snake up close and personal for you. Right there. Dun, dun, dun. More boobages, yes, I know. But they are covered, so I don't have to cover them for you. Right there. Some good old Red Sonja. Everybody likes some Red Sonja. The She-Devil with the blade. Another one from 23 is the Punchline. This is the C variant blank cover. It is a one-shot for Punchline. Punchline, if you don't know who she is, she became the Joker's new female love interest. Right there. So again, yes, boobages, but well covered boobages in this one. I don't remember who created her, but probably, if I had to guess, I'd probably say Jim Lee created her. After moving over to DC Comics, jumping his flagship company that he created, Image, or helped create, with Todd McFarlane, Rob Liefeld, Jim Valentino, Eric Larson. The list goes on and on. Of the initial, what was it, 6 creators that moved over there? 6 or 8? Back in 92. Actually, 91 is when they jumped ship, but sorry, I got some granola in my teeth. Alright, and this one is the Joker #1 Infinite Frontier. And I did it in a tattoo style. So, it is very stylized Mr. Joker. Right there. So if you're interested, hit me up. It is a tattoo style Joker. One of your older style tattoos right there. But these are some of the covers that I've worked on. I've got some more to show you here in just a second. But these are the ones that I worked on last year. Those are my older ones, from anywhere from 2021 to 2023 in there. So a 3-year span in those ones that I just showed you. If there's any of those that you see that you would like to pick up, hit me up in DMs, and we will go from there. Also, you can go and visit my website. You guys can hit my website up. It should be on my profile, just like it is here. Profile up here. Like, share, and talk to your friends about this broadcast, because we talk about all things comics, all things artwork. You can ask me questions as well, and I'm going to flip back over here just to see if there's been any questions asked. I appreciate all the viewership so far. The 4 to 5 o'clock time frame seems to be my best time frame. I don't see any questions, but I've seen a ton of people joining. Dun, dun, dun. Dang, that's a ton of people. So I appreciate each and everybody that's shown up. Get out of there. And stopped in and checked out the broadcast channel. We do this, I'm not saying every day, but I try to do this as much as possible, since it is my business. Apparently I'm not going to be on the TikTok shop selling items like I thought I was going to be. They permanently shut me down because my information was inconsistent, even though it really wasn't. For them, it was inconsistent for whatever reason. So I will not be selling any of the TikTok items that other sellers do on TikTok. But you can still help me out by this little thing right here, the little chilies. You can hit that up, and money's money, right? All right, so let me see, which one was my older one? Okay, so it was this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, so these are some of the ones that I did towards the end of the last year. I just kind of stopped doing blank covers, just because I saw how saturated it was out there on the market for blank covers. But then while I was at it was the San Antonio show, the Space Con. There was a young lady and her father next to me. She was I want to say she was 16, but they had an entire long box. Well, they had 2 short boxes, which would have made 1 long box, of blank comic book covers. And Dad was going through there, flipping through them, and pulling out the ones that he thought she should work on while they were at the show. And I told him that I was kind of getting out of them and all that stuff. And he's like, oh, so I should just go buy a whole bunch more is what it sounds like. And that got me to thinking. It's just like, well, maybe I should go ahead and keep working on these covers. And I was probably working on 2 or 3 different covers at the same time while people were talking to me about my artwork and buying prints and buying some originals and things of that nature. And so it was like, well, no, I think I'm going to continue on. And Brandon Jones with Bonesy Jonesies, Comics and Collectibles, I actually need to get with you, buddy. Yes, I need to get with you, bud. And talk to you about all of your blank comic covers that you do have at this time. Just because if I had that many that he's got, I could have a lot ready to go. Especially this year when I'm not going to any comic book conventions whatsoever. And it is painful not to go to a comic book convention, especially when you're seeing your friends that you've made along the way going to said comic book conventions, setting up their booths and things like that. But I'm going to be more selective in 2026 when that rolls around. Just because I want to make the most of the experiences. And I'm hoping to have my comic book mostly lined out at that point in time to sorry, I thought I heard the pig. Yes, I have a pig in the house. Because I have a homestead. It's a potbelly pig. It doesn't need to stay outside very much right now. But so with the weather turning nice again in the middle of winter, she's going to be staying outside even more. So she's going to have to get used to it. And so not being at the shows is painful, but I want to be more selective with the shows I go to. And like I said, once I get my comic book up and running, I am hoping to have the ability to pick and choose some of the ones I want to go to. And hopefully I get to become a guest at some of these shows so that, you know, they're paying for my booth and everything and my hotel rental while I'm there at the show. So yeah, that's my hopes and dreams on that end, is to have my comic book going the way I want to, and somebody's getting badges on my show already. Awesome, congratulations. But I do appreciate each and every one of you guys, because you guys make this seamless, the process that I've been going through to transition my old business into my new business. It's still semi the same, but a lot of things are getting handled differently, especially when it comes to the prints that I'm going to be presenting to people in 2026. I'm going to have canvas prints over just this typical paper prints. I'm still going to have the paper prints available, but people are getting glitter badges or gifter badges. Awesome. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But please like, share, and spread this to your friends so that they can come along and see this, and they might like something that I have presenting out there to the world. Like this Doctor Strange cover. Benedict Cumberbatch, everybody's favorite Doctor Strange. A lot of people like the original comic book Doctor Strange as well. Let me just take these out of these bags because they glare too much. So there you go. Let me give you a semi close-up if I can over here. There we go. I have to hold it at a stupid angle just because otherwise you can't see it. But if you're interested, this has my stylized crosshatch on him right here, which you can see. And if you like this type of stuff, please take him off my hands. You can purchase him right now, as a matter of fact. So that's one I did later in the year. Another House of Slaughter right here. This is House of Slaughter number 2. But on this House of Slaughter, I did bum 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 Art the Clown. Right there. Art the Clown coming at you. Bloody and in charge. His mean mug look. It's not really a mean mug. He's just smiling at you. He's got that cute little smile going on with them yellowing teeth. And then on Uncanny X-Men, old and new. Let's see if I can get them out of here. Old and new. What is that? Oh, a little bop there. This was the Uncanny X-Men number 1, January of 2012. After they rebooted yet again. I did a semi-newer Rogue and a Miss Marvel, Jean Grey, from back in the day. Right there on this cover. So if that is your interest, please pick this one up. I do hear the pig. The pig is running around because it is getting closer to 6 o'clock when she likes to get up. I hear the girlfriend running around too. So there we go. Alright, this is a Green Lantern. Right here. The Jonathan Green Lantern. What is his name? I got him back over there. It's Jonathan something or other. I decided not to do your typical Green Lantern, so I did him instead. Because why? I think he's pretty cool. And then one of the fan favorites that people picked up a lot of prints from was my Wolverine. Savage Wolverine, I believe is what's under there. I could be wrong. But a lot of people like this one. This is his yellow and blue outfit, made famous by Jim Lee in the 90s. So there you go on those. Now some of the ones I'm going to be working on soon. You see this big old stack? I got Spider-Man, Alien Reality. So that's a black cover. So that one will be cool. Uncanny X-Men, yet again. Right there. Another Uncanny X-Men with a different color on it right there. The Batman Who Laughs. Be working on that one. Again, if you see any of these that you like, hit me up and in the DMs and be like, hey, I want that cover, but this is what I want. Or you give me creative license to it and I'll draw up something cool. Thor, right here. Fantastic Four. Obviously, this one is going to have boobages on it with Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, is going to be there. Batman versus Robin, right here. A number 1. Again, the Infinite Frontier, the Joker number 1. Right there. American Vampire 1976. Probably another Vampirella on this cover. The Pink Power Ranger, number 4. It's not the pink, but it's Power Ranger number 4. But it's the pink cover. Bloodstained Teeth, probably another Vampirella. Going to be happening on here. This one is Mary Jane. Spider... The Amazing Mary Jane. So this is a Mary Jane cover. You can't see it. It's covered up because they put a double cover. They put a soft cover on top. And then on the inside. Let me put these down real fast. We're just going to pop it open so you can see what I'm talking about. So they put this soft cover on here. So that it protects the Amazing Mary Jane cover. Right there. And that's all the way around. So you got both covers. And then I think with Marvel, yeah, they do their own cover on the inside. Right there. The Amazing Mary Jane. She's looking a lot like Silk in here. But if you don't know who Silk is, you can look her up. Alright. There's that one. And then we got Howard the Duck again. This one sold at the San Antonio show. My original Howard the Duck that I had. And then about 15 more Spawns, number 1s, Actually, only 4 right here, plus the one I have over there. So there's 4 of these right here, so some more spawns are going to happen. And then some king spawn is going to happen on the dark cover. I got 3 of those. And then one I just picked up, Dazzler. This is the new kickoff for it. Again, they've changed the character up big time for 2024. But they like to do that, especially in today's day and age. I mean, it's got some cool artwork with Domino and Dazzler and all that good stuff happening. But it's cool. I haven't flipped through it, so I was flipping through it. Sorry. But yeah, I'll be working on that cover, as well as a Prophet right here. Again, one of my favorite characters from the 90s. Like I said, 1992 is when Prophet was originated. This is the 30th anniversary. So in 2022 was 30 years of Prophet. That just doesn't seem like that long ago. When this came out from Liefeld and Panocean from Extreme Studios under Image moniker. Extreme Studios was Rob Liefeld's moniker. I'm just reading his opening line here for What Has Gone Before. Jonathan Prophet. It's a good story. I liked it. They did 2 different runs of it. It was pretty cool. All right, so I've got the X-Files here. I don't know how I feel about this one. This is like a little Topps comic supplement to Hero Illustrated, and it just gives a quick little story on the inside. The Truth Is Out There, Trick of the Light is what this one is called, and it's just a quick little synopsis of, you know, what you can get into with the whole Mulder and Scully adventures. And it also gives you the Night Stalker and things like that. But it also gives you illustrated, their information for Cards Illustrated and Hero Illustrated and all that good stuff. But I haven't decided if I really want to draw on this one or not, because I'm a huge X-Files nut. I've got a big poster behind all my comic book boxes over here that says The Truth Is Out There, or I Want to Believe, like he has hanging up in his office of the FBI in the basement. So I'm not 100% sure if I actually want to draw on this one or just keep it as is. That'll be up to me later to decide 100,000%. And then one of the last ones is Deadpool versus Old Man Logan. Right here, coming at you. Give a little battle scene of those 2 fighting at each other or kissing each other or whatever you want to do, because, you know, Deadpool's crazy. He likes to smooch on people and show the loves. You know, all that good stuff. I did it. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know what you young kids do out there. But there you have it. That is a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be working on my board. Like you've already seen, is the Vampirella and the Street Fighter. Right there, I got to be careful how much I can show on that one. Right there on the Vampirella. You saw the Batman. I've got the spawns on my table as well. There are going to be 2 of the ones. This is spawn number 1. This is spawn number 329. Showing that Spawn has lasted a long time. The only problem with Spawn, the real story only lasted about 15 issues. After that, it was just artwork, in my opinion. And I was talking to somebody else about it too, and they were like, yeah, the whole storyline just kind of sucks. And I'm sorry, Todd, you know, I love you, dude, but get your stories better, if you will. You hear the pig? It sounds like a horror story here in my house. Which is fitting because I live in a haunted house. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this year and all the opportunities, because January was a great month as far as sales go. And I'm looking forward to this month and beyond. As you know, you get better. You continue to do as much as you can to do better, and with everything going the way it is, you continue to push yourself. So I'm always pushing myself. I'm always trying to learn something new on a regular daily basis. And you just try to have some fun with life. And this year is about growth and expansion when it comes to the business. Just because, I could have stayed the same, like I've talked about before. But that doesn't push me as a creative to help myself, if you will. Just because if I stay the same, nothing will ever change. That includes how I handle money, how I handle spending, how I handle getting up in the morning. There was times that I didn't want to get up in the morning, that I was just kind of a little bit on the angry side of things. And that was on me, because I decided as soon as my feet hit the floor, it was a shitty day. Okay? And that's not the way I want to wake up on a regular basis. I don't want to wake up with, come here, little one, little spider right there crawling around. You see him, guys? Let me put him over where you can see him right there. Right there. Little bitty spider. He's a cool one. He's not venomous by any stretch of the imagination. He's just a curious little guy. So, you go away for now. It's always fun to see little spiders crawl, because I live semi in the country. But you get spiders no matter where you are. But yeah, I want to change the way I handle a lot of different things. And so that means that I have to change what I do. Otherwise, I'm destined to stay the same, continue to be in the same spot that I'm in. And that's not how people want to live for the most part. I would rather, continue to grow and continue to learn and continue to find new ways to bring cool new artwork to the masses. Just like here with these little pieces. My art, the art of art. Art the Clown meet Art the Bass. Right there, just like that. Right there. A buddy of mine bought one of these for his wife, and he hasn't presented it to her yet because he's waiting. She loves horror movies, but she can't stand Art the Clown. She's scared of him. And a lot of people should be. He is maniacal, and he is basically undead. Now I also have my other one, which is I Want to Play a Game. Lately, you have been watching my broadcast channel. Right there, with Billy the Puppet from Saw on a true saw blade. Yes, these are real saw blades. Right there. As you can see, you could cut wood with this, but I wouldn't recommend it. Right there. Just because it's got some cool artwork on it, dude. That's why. I also made one into a clock. Right there of Billy the Clown, or Billy the Puppet, not the Clown, That's Art the Clown. I didn't do an Art the Clown one, but I did 2 of the base Art the Clowns. But I have another set up here to do another clock. So I'm thinking about doing a ghost face as a clock. Because I still have about 8 blades over here to work on. So not only am I working on the blank comic book covers right here now, getting them inked up and then start the color process, but I also have my saw blades down here that are ready to go. I'm probably gonna have to take her out. I'm sorry, folks. I'm trying to see what's happening out there by the listening process, because usually she gets a little bit of food and then she goes back to sleep. Usually it's 6 o'clock whenever she's up, so she's up early today. But I'm also going to be doing remarks on pop figures and other figures. Actually, let me grab a couple of those to show you what I'm talking about. Here's some of the remarks that I've done on some pop figures and some other figures. This is Ursula. And yes, it's got the McCarthy version on the inside from the new Little Mermaid. Right there. Right there. And it's got Ursula on the side. So if you're interested in her, hit me up. All the way around. All the way around. This is the BAM exclusive, the Books A Million exclusive. And then I've got Estragon. If you don't know who Estragon is, he is the demon from the DC universe, with a remark on it right there. And it is sealed, which you can see where I had tape over here to make sure that I didn't get the sealer on here. But this section has been sealed, so it is protected right there. And this is what the demon looks like on the backside. But right there, that is just 2 of the examples of some remarks that I've done. Right there. And I have a huge one, a Venom 12-inch pop in there as well. Which, if you were on one of my lives, you got to see the artwork behind me instead of my logo, because I had it set up. Now, those of you over here on Facebook and YouTube, you can actually see it right here. Let me back it up right there. This is what it looks like. This is based off my painting right there. And that's basically what the box side looks like, is that big face with the tongue going or wrapping around the head. And it's pretty cool. Now, that piece that you see up here on YouTube and Facebook, that glows in the dark. It looks cool under black light. And once the black light charges it, you turn the black light off, and boom, you have a full glow-in-the-dark piece of his emblem on his chest, the spider emblem, his eyes, and his teeth. So that's pretty cool. But I do a lot of that type of stuff. I do a lot of glow-in-the-dark and black light stuff as well. But yeah, I am looking forward to getting my comic book up and running. I am 18 pages in on book 1. It is a 4-issue miniseries that I will be producing. I am the writer, the illustrator, and the inker for this. I'm not the one that's going to be printing it out. I will have a company print that out for me, but I am looking forward to it coming and rolling out. But it is going to take a lot of work, just because I don't even know if I'm going to be done with it this year. I've got 11 months to continue to work on 4 books. As far as writing the books, getting some covers worked on, and then also in the same manner, getting it all penciled up and inked. So I am looking forward to the whole process. It's just a lot for one person to do, because when it comes to my pages, I don't work fast. So it could be a 3-year process to get this book up and running. I'm hoping not, but it could take me 5 months just to write the 4 stories, the 4 books, and then to tie all those together in one comic book for the graphic novel, that will be the next step. So there will be a new introductory page for the whole thing. There will be, you know, it's all going to go through Kickstarter most likely, or some kind of crowdfunding to get it printed up with all their different tiers in there as well. I'm thinking about doing a tarot deck. I'm thinking about doing some cards, all kinds of different cool stuff, because the comic book is based in mythological reality, plus cryptid. If you don't know what a cryptid is, that is Bigfoot, that is aliens, that is the Loch Ness Monster, different things that people claim don't exist, but yet millions of people have seen around the world. And then you're also going to deal with a lot of mythological type of creatures, from fairies to goblins to minotaurs to, witches, warlocks, those type of elements. And it's all going to roll into one big story. And I'm hoping that it's done in a way that intrigues people. The writing style that I'm doing for it. Just because there's some elements in it that you don't see very often. I've seen it in a couple of movies. And I'm talking about a small handful of movies. The writing style that I'm doing for this. And I'm hoping it's so intriguing to people that they want to tell other people about it. Just like this broadcast, I'm hoping that you're sharing this out there. You're liking it, hitting that little heart button and showing the love. But it is about having fun with life and having fun with artwork, because I'm always wanting to put a smile on somebody's face with what they pick up. Just like all those blank comic book covers back there. If there was any of them that you saw that you put a smile on your face when you saw it, hit me up. In my DM. And we'll go from there. Because, I want those in your hands. I don't want to sit on them here on a regular basis. Just like my portfolios of artwork. I've got 4 portfolios of artwork. One of them is a not safe for work artwork, and then the other 3 are your typical normal comic book or movie related artwork. And some of them I'm going to go back and revamp some of them, just because they have a white plain background that I never changed, because why would I change it whenever I was in a hurry to make it for a specific show, So I am looking forward to those, as far as getting them in somebody else's hands, like yours that is watching the show, yours that's watching the show on Facebook and YouTube, you on TikTok, buy my stuff. Because it does me no good. I've already enjoyed it. I enjoyed it when I drew it, when I colored it up. Now it's your turn to enjoy the artwork hanging on your wall, or even in a portfolio that somebody gets to flip through on a regular basis. When they come over to your house for game night, or for comic book read, or whatever you do at your house. We don't want to know what you do at your house sometimes. As they used to say, inquiring minds want to know. No, we don't. Some people probably do want to know what you do at your house. But this is where I like to have fun. I mean, life is about having fun. Life is taken too seriously, especially nowadays. Nobody does anything fun and exciting. There's just way too many gripes out there. On every social media platform. And it gets old after a while. I mean, how much griping can you do about a subject? I mean, come on. It's like no one has any joy in life anymore. And I'm talking about, from all different aspects. And it's just like, find the joy, people. Stop being so negative about everything in life. Because all that's going to do, the more negativity you hold inside of you and that you spew out, you know what that's doing to your body? The stresses, the anxieties. It's killing you faster than the person that's out there having fun, than the person out there, you know, spreading some joy, putting a smile on somebody's face. And, you know, I see it every day. I open up Facebook or flip on TikTok or, I mean, at least Instagram, it's not so derogatory, if you will. And YouTube, not so bad there either. And I guess there's some other apps out there that it's not horrible at either. But I'm on 4 platforms. But you can find most of my platforms right here if you go up to my bio and hit my link for my website. You over here should be able to get to pretty much all of my different social medias that I'm on. And go to my YouTube channel, please, and subscribe, because that is a one that I want to go live on more often than anything else. I mean, I like going live here on TikTok. I like going here live on Facebook as well. Now that my settings seem to be doing good and not freezing up as bad as they were. Again, thank you, Lou, for the setting information. You helped me out there. I appreciate that. Because my settings were crazy, I guess. Because now it seems to be holding the correct kilobytes per second. Kilobytes, if you will, not bots. Kilobytes per second. Because it's staying in the green, whereas before it was staying in the orange and the red. Sometimes in the yellow, never getting to green. And so, why are we still angsty? The pig I'm talking about. I'm hearing her outside my door. She's a little angsty. But yeah, stop being so negative in life that you can't have any fun for yourself. Because all it's doing is killing you faster than we're all dying every day, you know, because you're adding more anxiety and stress and junk into your body, because you can't be positive about anything. And I'm not talking about you guys. I'm not talking about you guys, but there are certain people that I see that it's just like there's nothing kind that comes out of their mouth, no matter what they do, no matter what they say, no matter what they post. There is nothing kind that comes out of their mouth. And it's just like, how can you live like that on a daily basis? I would rather choose kindness over my true nature. My true nature is to be angry. My true nature is to be combative. Hence why I was in the military. But I've learned along the way, the more stressors I put on my body, 2 heart attacks later, it's not good for you to have all that negativity and stress and anger built up on the inside. That's why I have a punching bag. I have a weight room. Have I used it lately? No. I'm still trying to find where my freaking boxing gloves are. Your knuckles get a little raw after a while punching that punching bag. Especially a canvas style punching bag. But spread some kindness. Make somebody smile for a change. Be happy for a change. You know, you have that opportunity to determine how your life, how your day is going to go every single day. But if you choose negativity every day, God love you, you know, you're just one of those posts that I'll just keep flipping by. And I do have some friends that are like that on Facebook. That, again, that is nothing but negativity on a daily basis. Their entire feed on their page is nothing but negativity. And I just don't see how you live like that. Especially when you call yourself a Christian, you know. But to spread hate and negativity on a regular basis and still call yourself a Christian, there's some other underlying issues going on in your life, in my opinion. I've been the Christian side. I've been a pastor a long time ago, folks. That shit don't fly now. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly side of religion, and how it has burned me many, many times. So I still choose happiness and joy over my true nature, like I said, which is anger. Yes, I still get angry. Yes, I still punch things. Yes, I still fly off the handle. But I also know that I can change that behavior and attitude by how I present myself in the mornings. To sit in my office, to work on artwork, and put the equivalent of love into a piece is what it's all about. Because I'd rather put a smile on somebody's face, even if it's by some boobs, you know. Hopefully this puts a smile on somebody's face when they see it. You know, I know it's not going to put a smile on my mother's face. That's just a given. She'll laugh about it. She'll comment on it. But she's not truly 100% going to love it. Now somebody else out there will be like, holy shit, I got to have that and put it in my hands and put it on my wall. Because I've seen that before, especially with some of the not safe for work stuff that I've drawn up. It brought a smile to their face. And that's what life should be about. It shouldn't be about anger. It shouldn't be about stressors. It shouldn't be about anxiety. It shouldn't be about, oh, woe is me, thinking you're Eeyore, you know, from Winnie the Pooh. Just because, have some fun. Have some fun in life. Spread a little joy. Spread a little smile to somebody. Even if it is paying it forward for something that happened to you. Like paying for the person that ordered right behind you at the coffee place that you go to. Picking up somebody's lunch that you see could be struggling. And they're counting their pennies, you know, trying to figure out what kind of a hamburger they can get, you know, at McDonald's or whatever. You know, I've tried to do that many times. Whenever I've had the means to do so. It isn't all the time, but I try, you know. And that's all we can do in life is try. Try your best. Try something new today. I know it's Sunday, the 2nd. I'm looking at my calendar to make sure I'm on the right day. Because most of the time I don't know what day it is. And I guess I could look down here on my computers as well. Or my watch. Oh, look. But try something new today. Try something you've never done before. Try to put a smile on somebody's face today. No matter what you're doing. Now, it could come off weird, and they might think you're creepy with a big smile on your face. I really hate this stupid slide the puzzle piece TikTok. I don't know if that's because I'm coming up on an hour, or if it's, I don't know. But try something new. Try to put a smile on somebody's face. Like I said, it could come off creepy because you got this weird smile on your face. Don't make it creepy and weird. Although some of us, that's how it comes out. It comes out creepy and weird. I'm still thinking about shaving all this off. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. Should I shave it off? Let me know. I know a lot of people still like it, the salt and pepper in there, but just let me know. I'm honestly thinking about shaving it. I just hate to shave, no matter what it is. Especially whenever it's clean shaven, I hate to shave, so then I get the stubble going on, and then it starts growing a beard again, and it's just like, well, do I really want to shave it or not? And then it's like, yeah, I got to shave again. Because then you got hair stuck to it, lint stuck to it, all that good stuff. I mean, you get that type of stuff in here anyway. But then all the other health things that they talk about in the beard and mustache stuff. Yeah, you can keep them clean. Yeah, you can keep them all that stuff, but it still says that there's still X amount of, stuff in your beard and mustache. But, it is what it is. And it's a think tank. It's a think tank. But again, I appreciate each and every one of you being here. Audrey, thanks for the love. I'm sorry you're awake from the pig screaming again. That's the girlfriend right there. Right there. And just try to have some fun. Try to do something different today. And no, it's not fine. She needs to be a little less noisy in the mornings. Try to not be so negative in the day. And what we were just talking about. And just try to have less stressors in your day. Oh, sorry, yeah, because the pig, whenever she gets all crazy craze. Sorry. She, what she does in the office when she gets in here. She eats all my markers. So, I will bring you a drink. You want a Dr. Pepper or do you want a tea? Let me know. No, it's not okay. I need to have another little system to where you're able to get in. I need a latch system. Blackberry? Okay. I'll bring you one of those in just a moment because the show's about to end. But have a great day, everybody. Have the day you want to have. Like I was talking about, don't be so negative. But if you're going to be negative, I guess that's you. I choose not to be negative. Just because I know I can fly off the handle. I know I can be an angry person, a hateful person, and I try to curb that as much as possible. But I'm going to leave you with this. Try to have a great day. Try to have a stress-free day. If you're going to take a nap during the day, take a nap. If that's what's going to help you. But yes. She shall. It's going to be a good day with you. Yes, it's going to be a great day. So, with that, as I always say, we will catch you on the flip side. Have a good day, everybody. Booyah! Look at that. 1,000 people on TikTok, people. 1,000. Yes! And that's why I like TikTok. Because over here, while I'm talking to you guys, these guys aren't seeing this. But as I'm talking to you guys on Facebook and YouTube, you guys need to step it up. I've got over 3,000 followers on Facebook. Well, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember how many I've got over here on Facebook. But you guys are letting me down over here. I usually get about 5 to 10 viewers over here. So pick it up, people. Pick it up. Have a good day, everybody.